Every time I don't agree with this tier list, I take a shot. Nah, I'm just kidding. But well, guys. By the time this video is gonna be going up, you would have probably seen our very recent JP tier list video, right? honkaistarrail expert reviews a JP tier list for the first time. You guys want to check out that reaction? It's somewhere over here. Today, though, we are gonna be taking a look at the undisputed source of information, 100% reliability, backed up by data, numbers, and statistics. Prydwen just updated one of perhaps their biggest changes to the Apocalyptic Shadows tier list. And you guys will have seen from like our streams thumbnail, if you are YouTube froggies, I'm not even gonna stall anymore. I'll just show you exactly what I'm talking about, right? It's gonna be right here. Absolutely insane. Never in a million years would I ever expect, not the fact that Acheron dropped to tier 1.5, right? I think, like, you know, power creep, right? It's such, the fact that Acheron is in the same tier as Changelog, bruh. Holy shit. That is truly something phenomenal. And today, as a council, right, me and my HSR elitist council chat, we are gonna take a look at exactly what the hell are they cooking today. Without further ado, okay, you know what's crazy? Nothing really changed that much. So for the tier 0 and 0.5s, the Herda fell off, but you might think that Alexa fell off together with her. It's not really, this fell off over here. It's not even because of Alexa, because if you kindly divert your attention to the tier 0 category over here, bro is literally a better main DPS than the Herda for the DPS category, which means the reason why bro fell off over here is not even because of bro himself. It's literally because the very person that he was supposed to support fell off. So if you actually want Alexa to get a better performance in terms of this tier list, you could literally just ban your bitch ass and then just run him alone as the only DPS to maintain the tier 0 position. So the biggest changes, I believe, for tier 0 and 0.5 is pretty much just the fact that the Herda fell off, right? I think that is pretty much it. Team Yun went up a little bit. I think it's most likely 99% because of Finon. Sustains have almost no change. And yeah, that has been pretty much it. I do think that why is Han March 7 still here, by the way? Wait, this APOC is Hule and it's Hule and Face Out, right? Huh. Break March 7th. Okay, to be fair, Break is really good against Face Out though. Alright, so by that regard, if you are gonna be running Super Break like second half, you should be doing very well. I heard that Wrap-Up performs very well against Face Out, or like just Break itself as a general has been doing quite good. And then Hule is really just like the dual component, right? You slam your skills, deal more damage, bada boom, bada bing, or you can just move a glow passive, right? The definitive tier 0, the definitive triple tier 0, because I don't think anybody else is a triple tier 0, right? Yeah, no one else in this list as a triple tier 0. I would see how Finon is going to be cooking up once Ceridra releases, right? Which is going to be coming out. Our early access release for Ceridra is actually coming out in less than 72 hours. So, looking forward to that. Other than that, there isn't really too big of a change, right? Maybe some say Huang Hui deserves to go up. I say they're absolutely delusional. Let's just go back down to the war zone, because actually this tier 0 and 0.5 didn't really have too big of a adjustment, right? Bada boom, bada bing. Boom. Blade. Oh my god. Blade is literally higher than Acheron. Oh my god. So Blade, Hysolence, and Rappa sitting on tier 0. Acheron and Changelog, they have fell down, guys. And I don't know if they can come back up. for the first, I think this is actually for the first time. For the first time in honkaistarrail history. You know I'm serious when I say honkaistarrail and not honky Starbucks, right? For the first time in honkaistarrail history, Acheron is a worse DPS than Blade. Oh my god, though. Because this is taken into consideration like their best in slot teams as well, right? Granted, they both do not have their signature weapon, which I have heard from the CEO of Prydwen himself that we are implementing the light cone changes by Sir Ridra's patch. So we'll see what update that tier list brings, because that is gonna be absolutely insane change. Right, let's just be real, nobody in God's green earth is running E0 Azure anymore. So this tier list honestly only affects like 2 people, the one casual and one tourist. Everyone else is actually running as one, so it is what it is. Other than that though, Jade has in fact fell off a little bit. Blade once again on the up and up, probably because of the power of the fact that all the rewards and everything. Kafka is gonna be getting a little bit of a eyeball. I think this is also pretty fair because this APOC Shadow definitely has the DOT buff, so maybe they can or cannot maintain their positions going forward in the future, depending on how that is gonna be looking. Right, Herda is like, she's dead. I don't even know what the fuck is Argenti even doing here. Genuinely. Like, wait, bro, Argenti has the same value as Acheron, guys. Like, if you show this tier list to like a casual, right, immediately the moment he sees, I wonder who's in tier 1.5, and then he's like, oh wait, Argenti is in the same goddamn tier as Acheron. Then he's thinking like, okay, maybe I should just move for Argenti, since they are literally both 1.5 in it, so there's not too big of a difference, which I think is cooked might be the right word. Other than that, okay, I think all these literally nobody cares. First of all, don't slander Scylla, by the way. Yo, we did in fact get ourselves a Scylla clear. E0 Scylla clear, mind you. E0 Scylla clear, right? It was in fact doable by the power of being a good player. But in any case, I think Argenti can just die, right? Bro can go all the way down, right? Like all the way down here, right? Argenti is just not, he is literally not a unit. He is literally not a unit, right? Qingyuan, I do wonder how he's cooking up nowadays. I tried, bro, super Qingyuan, guys. We literally cleared Fei Xiao with super Qingyuan on 3500 action value. Alright, so maybe Prydwen needs to open up their minds a little bit and reintroduce a best in slot team in APOC Shadows. That is super great Qingyuan, right? That is super Qingyuan. Whether that's E2 field, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But in any case, yep, that is gonna be the general updates for the tier list. Honestly, the biggest thing is just this. Actually, you know what? I wish they can remove this line. Or is this supposed to be the line that was intentionally here to separate the playable units and the unplayable units? Is this an intentional gap? Like, this is the scale gap. It literally is like the scale gap. Oh, it's just for ads. You know what? Nah, don't even worry about it. Nope. This is an intentional placement, right? CEO say it's just for ads, but nah, I disagree, right? They intentionally made this massive gap over here to show anybody above this gap, they are all playable, right? They are all good units, right? You are still gonna be able to perform with them with the current endgame content. But the moment you drop below this gap, and there's a reason why this gap is the reason, right? Because it makes me think, oh, the tier list ends here, right? Welcome to honkaistarrail. This is the end of our tier list. Have a nice day. So anybody that falls below this gap, such as Acheron, they are literally deemed as unplayable. They are literally deemed as if you were to use them in the endgame content, you straight up would not clear the endgame content. This is called the divide, right? The players divide, whether or not it is going to be a case. So let's just take a look at what the changes rationale are gonna be. Okay, so DOT, I think we already seen it before, so we're kind of chilling. We're just gonna be waiting for their DOT show environment goes away, then that's pretty fair. D-Herta. Within the current meta, D-Herta is closer in power and performance to characters sitting at the top of tier 0.5 compared to the consistent powerhouses of Anexa. The consistent powerhouses of Anexa, Phynon, and Castoris. D Herda had a strong run on AoE, was at the forefront, but now less so, especially as Ice Wig is becoming less common and Ice Resistance is incredible. Okay, with all due respect, we literally just have Aventurine. Even Yanqing can zero cycle, bro, you know? So I don't think it's that bad, but to be fair, Aventurine, he is a fake erudition unit because bro is basically single target the entire time until his die shows up. So actually you oh wait, what if D Herda clears worse than Yanqing? Dude, that might be a crazy content idea. D Herda versus Yanqing against Aventurine. Okay, you know what? After this video ends, we're gonna cook it. We're gonna cook it. Alright, and there it is. Jingliu. Jingliu, in contrast to Blade, hasn't reached expectations this phase, despite starting out strong in 3.4 after her buff. Part of this is definitely the double ice resistant bosses. Okay, to be fair, it is APOC. Yeah, to be fair, it is APOC. But even considering this, we expected more when compared to characters she currently shares a tier with, like Rappa. So Jingliu is dead. Okay, when Ice Resistant APOC comes out, I think we can see a little... Okay, also now that you think about it, right? Herda's really only strong against the True Sting, no? Like the blue True Sting APOC. Because who else is... Okay, and Flame Reaver. Flame Reaver and blue True Sting APOC. These two units, she's like really strong in. Other than that, almost every other like APOC videos, they're always like very strong against ice, right? It was like Doomsday Beast, and then it was like Cocolia, and then now it's like Facial, and then now it's like Hule, and then there's like a... Okay, TV... Do we have TV APOC? Okay, I think we had TV APOC, like way back in the days. Like way back in the days for like Super Break. I think we had a period of TV APOC. But then... But the thing is, back then, we didn't have Herda yet, right? We were already at Rappa against the TV APOC. But that's like way back in the days. Other than that, is like like super long ago. So unless those bosses come back up again, it's a little bit suspicious. Okay, this is the one. Acheron. Holy shit, that looks disgusting, bruh. Tier 1.5. Oh my god, it literally is like a glue horse. It's a glue Uma. Acheron hasn't done enough this time to avoid the watch list Eye of Doom from completing its task. Ooh. She's done. We are following through on the previous assessment and moving Acheron down to tier 1.5 for the time being, right? You know what this means? Bro, the next update, she's gonna go to tier 2. Oh my god, Acheron unfortunately is completely fucking unplayable. So it is what it is. Blade, on the other hand, continues his trend of putting up solid performances in AS with and without another DPS, mainly gonna be Casuist. He can be used with Casuist, but oh my god. Wait, chat. What if the real villain is not even Acheron? It's not even Blade, for a matter of fact. What if the entire time all these changes were caused by a single entity? The Tricycle. Oh my god. The Tricycle of HSR. Bro, they are like fucking what you got. They are the Rothschilds. They are the Rothschilds of HSR. It's like behind the scenes, people keep seeing, okay, the DPS goes up, the DPS goes down, but nobody ever thinks it's actually all because of Teep. It's all because of Hia. These two butter bitches secretly plotting the rise and fall of the entire DPS showcase. And with that, we are gonna be raising Blade to tier 1. No thanks to a certain individual, right? So that is gonna be that for our DPS. Support DPS. Anexa went down. Exclusively Blade alongside D Herda when using support damage. Now that she has died, moving her down is gonna be fair. Remains tier 0 in primary damage when he's played as the main carry himself. God damn. Gotta let a man do the work nowadays, right? Okay, don't cancel me. Jade is not a powerful as a partner for Anexa. And while she does have some plays in other teams, and so does Anexa, we're arguably really strong there. We are moving Jade down. Nobody plays Jade anymore. Okay, this dude needs to just go way down. Like way down, right? Ain't no way. Maybe until Sunday boss comes back, or those 5 target boss come in. Nah, they're going to go way down. Survival, Team Yun, Hail Final. Saber a little bit less, but definitely Hail Final. So that is gonna be our tier list changes in APOC I do want to show the data though, because numbers don't care about your feelings. Numbers only care about facts. So I do believe we have the numbers over here. Is this the fall of erudition? Oh, damn. The wheelchair. Oh my god, the triple tier 0. It's why is it always the 3 of you? Oh my god, the triple tier 0. Oh my god, I think it's always the 4 of you. Yep, it's the same photo. So this is gonna be E0 S1 throughout. DOT is absolutely popping off. Archer is gonna be on the up and up. Rame went up a little bit. 贵奶粉. Okay, and then we have a Huan going down a little bit over here. Actually, still doing not too bad, right? Actually, one of the best performing sustains. To be fair, she's only second to Hia. Now that I think about it, and it's not by a crazy big gap, by only like 60 AV, so it's fair. Cypher is here. Jerpart. I have no idea what the fuck's going on with this guy over here, so I'm just gonna ignore that. The one guy situation. Spargo bopping a Nexa, literally rising before final. By the way, bro, literally cleared fast than final. And you know why? This number could have went even higher. That's the scariest thing about bro. The only reason why bro is here is because people are running him with D Herda. So can you imagine in a different universe where Anexa was released as the version 3.0 unit and D Herda simply did not exist, and then people just went hyper carry Anexa all the way? I am pretty sure he can go all the way up over here, somewhere in between, if not even closing up to the gaps of Kazuris herself. That is absolutely fucking phenomenal, absolutely insane. Sambo, I think it's gonna same to this quick event because they wanna tricycle. Absolutely right. So this is probably the same of DOT, so it's gonna be a one guy scenario. Gallagher is still him. Teaming went up a little bit. Sunday went down by quite a decent chunk actually. Might be the casuals in play. Bronya also going down. Berlu going up again. Okay, Finon. Okay, to be fair, I think this going down is not really because of casual. I take it back because the last APOC Shadows against Flame Reaver, it was way too easy. Alright, Flame Reaver APOC was a super fucking easy, especially if you're gonna be running final against Flame Reaver. So his performance in Flame Reaver APOC was exceptionally well. So now it's like a little bit more of a normal situation over here. So it is what it is. And this is gonna be Silver Wolf over here venturing face out, and there it is. This is why she is the tier 0 unit, right? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Face out will always be tier 0. In fact, she will be triple tier 0 if I can have it. I go, brother. Yeah, face out is always gonna be tier 0, absolutely exceptional. And then we do have ourselves Lingsha going down a little bit. Wow, wait, Lingsha actually is quite a bit slower than Gallagher, not gonna lie. And this is despite the fact that we are having a smaller sample size as well. Damn. Yeah, I think Lingsha can okay, I think my biggest guess is probably people are using Gallagher alongside with Casuris. Like for the Casuris owners that skip Hyacinth, then they rank Casuris with Gallagher. I'm guessing that's the only way, right? Because other than that, I don't think a lot of people are going to be running Lingsha. You could run with D-Rada, but D-Rada is just not doing that good, so it is what it is. Blado, exceptional clear alongside with Lu Xuan. I mean, Luo Cha and Fu Xuan. Luo Cha and Fu Xuan, and then that is gonna be our Saber. Almost the same score as my day over here. Very good. And this is gonna go. Oh, Herda really went down by quite a bit over here. Where I just realized I have not seen Acheron at all, guys. Acheron did not even make it to the top 48. It's top 48, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's top 40. Acheron did not make it to top 40. Oh my god. This is E0 S1, by the way. She did not make it to 3300. Oh my god. And then this is Jade, Fugue, Aglea also going down by a pretty substantial. Oh my god, she just died. HMC as well just died, and everyone here. Yeah, that's pretty much dead. So this is like she's literally, the bottom line. She is quite literally the bottom line for the tier list of units within HSR. The absolute bottom line. Because everybody else after this, you're comparing to the likes of Hook, Pitch Dark, Hold the Great, and goddamn Asta. So these are not even in the same fucking realm. They're not even the same realm, right? So this is the absolute final line for a DBS, and that's gonna be where Acheron and Firefly are gonna be lying. I like how we didn't even talk about Firefly today, because there's nothing to talk about, right? She has been mid for like 10,000 years, so it is what. Okay, let's move on into the free version. I think everybody just dies here, not gonna lie. Damn. Okay, all things considered, her E0S0 actually did not change too much from her E0S1. It's like the same photo. This is 3225 running E0S0, and then this is 3275. Her signature light cone only gave her on average 50 action value, guys. That's 1/3 of a cycle. So maybe it might not be that big, guys. We are gonna be skipping Acheron's signature light cone with this one, and that it is. Everything else here is the standard, right? They all died here, so oh my god, nobody cleared Aglea. Shit. That's truly unfortunate. Everybody has a blade like because it's free anyway, so that's that. And then this is gonna be, I believe, E2. Same photo. TV went up because I believe of E2 Final. E2 Final is absolutely him though. E2 Final is absolutely him. But E2 Final still could not overthrow Global Passive. Global Passive is still undisputed despite a E2 Violon. So we'll see if Sarija is gonna be able to change that. Chances are probably, right? Holy shit. What is this free unit doing here? What the hell is this free unit doing here with like the greats of Amphorius? This random ass free unit just came in at E2, 3,604, securing his top in rank 10. That is pretty exceptional. Yeah, E2 is a free unit, right? It is basically free 99, absolutely. Bronya is gonna be because of Finon, Japart. It was it Finon, right? This is probably because, you know, run May, all kind of stuff. Finon, Huan actually going up by quite a bit. Huan actually cleared it better than Cyber. Whoa, that is pretty crazy. Wait, Huan cleared better than E2 Anexa. Wait, how is that possible? Who is you? Okay, I'm guessing it has to be DOT, right? DOT is probably the only reason why Huan got boosted. She's literally getting boosted by the DOT. That's the only reason. Now that is the only reason. And then this is gonna be our Silver Wolf over here, 35, exceptional. D Herda face out on the same category. Jing Liu is still here. Wait. Oh my god. E2 Acheron didn't make it to top 40. Oh my god. E2 Acheron is worse than E2 Firefly. Oh, that is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Cause the sample size here is also 10.2%, right? And this is only 3.6. Oh my god. Oh my, there it is. The Firefly Glazer is here. Oh my god, someone banned him. Anyways, yeah, E2 Firefly is gonna be cooking our E2 Acheron. What happened to Aglea, bro? Bro, did people just suddenly forget how to play Aglea? Okay, to be fair, it's also Lightning Rest. So, Yun Li. Nah, there's no way Yun Li is this bad, right? Bro, there's no way Yun Li is this bad. We're up against Hu Lei. How is Yun Li this bad against Hu Lei? It's like the boss for Yun Li. Is it not? We literally already did a Yun Li clear. We did it on my free-to-play channel. Okay, not free-to-play, but like the relatable, the first impression. We did. Wait, how was our Yun Li clear again? It was with a sustain as well, by the way. E0 Yun Li. What do we get here? Okay. To be fair, this is 3375, but I am on E0, by the way. I am on E0 Yun Li. E2 Ramen don't change nothing. Huan is E0. Who was the other one? Yeah, my Sparkle identifies as E0. So this is literally the standard of a E0 Yun Li, right? It is literally the standard of a E0. Yeah, this is the standard of a E0 Yun Li. So I don't know why this E2 Yun Li is not burning up a weight. You know, I just don't think that is a little bit logical here, right? So that is gonna be our score for this current APOC shadow. We are unfortunately gonna be seeing quite a bit of comments discussing why the hell this is the case, as it do be this way, right? So we're gonna take over exceptional oh, Teep. It's always Teep, bro. I pity people that don't pull Teep, but it is always Teep. And we have RMC, Run May, Sunday, Global Passive is the same photo. It's always the same photo. DOT is getting shielded, right? No surprise over there. This went out a little because Final got a little bit nerfed for the bosses. Huan get boosted by DOT. Gallagher goes up a little bit over here. Sparkle same for Finon. Archer still performing exceptionally well. Wow, wait. Oh, Anexa appeared even more than D Herda. God damn, truly exceptional. We do have Firefly making a pretty okay amount of appearance. I think she's his most appeared break unit, right? Yeah, she's the most appeared break unit, even more than. Oh my god, nobody plays Rabbi anymore. What about Boodle? Where is Boodle? Where did Boodle go? Wait. People play Boot Hill more than Rabba? Holy shit, that is crazy. Goddamn. But to be fair, Boothill is pretty strong against Huli though, right? Especially the toughness bar breaking on the card. So I think that's pretty fair. But I think Rap is also very strong against Face Out, right? So I guess they're all on the same. Jay sort of just went down a little bit, and then this is my day. Jingliu is gonna one guy scenario. One guy deal, that's me by the way. And that is gonna be the usage rate. And with that, we are gonna take a look at the final score over here. Whoa. Okay, I'm literally just gonna ignore DOT because it's shield. Finon and Casteris. Ooh. Chat, I think once Ceridra comes out in 1.5 weeks, for the first time in Casteris history, I think Finon might be able to cook, bro, for the first time. And then we have a free unit over here, which is gonna be our, ironically or unironically, the 4th strongest performing DPS. And right behind trailing is gonna be on our Anexa, followed by our Wind DPS. Alright, all Wind DPS. Hold on, I just fell off a goddamn cliff. Aglea is chilling over here, Bude over here. Oh my god, guys. This isn't even from this APOC alone, by the way. This is from the past 3 APOC Shadows combined. Acheron cannot pass APOC Shadows anymore. Like, she literally cannot pass. Worse than a Firefly. Bro, worse than a Firefly is gonna be a slur. Bro, you're literally worse than Firefly, bro. Like, what the hell do you have to say for yourself at this point? You are worse than Firefly. Wait, this could be a screenshot. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this up here. No words needed. Worse than a Firefly. Goddamn. Other than that, we do have our team over here, and then there's gonna be Anexa again chilling over here because I pulled down because of Herda. Tobas, Hammer 7, Black Swan, blah 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 blah. These two haven't get their points updated because of the previous two MOC. I mean APOC Shadows. Mimi is Mimi. Then all these are because of Finon as well as the Casteris. So yeah, but all of the supports and the sub DPS is always the same. Huang probably is never gonna see the light of day. Will she see the light of day? Maybe, I don't know, right? So that is gonna be that for our general performances in the past 3 APOC Shadows. And finally, going on into our team usage. Damn. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is this team? Fei Xiao Archer RMC. What am I looking at? What is this even cooking? It fucks. What does it fuck though? What does it fuck? New video idea. I tried out a forbidden team straight from the depths of the Qing dynasty from the CN server. Okay, shit. Tell me how does it fuck? Tell me how does it fuck? Who does this fuck? What is the fuck over here? It fucks. No idea. All right, please enlighten me, right? Because you guys are so goddamn smart, right? You guys are the HSR elitists. Tell me how this team fucks. Archer kills the ads and then Fei Xiao kills Huli. Okay, why not I just give everything to Fei Xiao then? Why would I waste 2 skill points on Archer killing ads all day when I can just dump it into Fei Xiao? As a matter of fact, wait, let me see Fei Xiao's best team. Bro, can Prydwen make this a bigger? Is like not very friendly for like unks like me, you know what I'm saying? What? Oh my god. Damn, Tobas really just disappeared from the face of planet Earth, huh? Holy. Where did Tobas go, guys? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, anyways, back into the original thing about over here. Yeah, okay, we can try cooking this up. We can try cooking this up, right? Fei Xiao, Archer, RMC, Bubbin. Archer kills the ads. Fei Xiao fucks Huli. Alright, we're gonna try that out. For the second site is basically just DOT domain expansion. Except that we don't use Black Swan. We use Bronya. I'm guessing Xiao Qiu, he's gonna help us deal with the toughness bar damage against Huli, right? Because technically Fei Xiao is mind controlled by Huli. So he's gonna help us get the break, and then Hyzelins is gonna get the booms. Huh. And wait, where is Black Swan? Oh my god. That's crazy, bruh. Both Black Swan and Tobas have fell out of DOT and follow-up team respectively. They are literally getting replaced by the random nobodies, bro. I don't even know what's going on anymore. But this is, you know, statistically the one guy's best possible team in APOC Shadows. So Fei Xiao, Archer, RMZ, Babin into Heiselens, Kafka, Bronya, and Jiao Qiu. Yeah, we will try out a little bit, right? So these are the best performing teams. If we scroll down, okay, it's just all Heiselens, Kafka. Holy, all right. Oh my god, Anexa. It's just a Nexa. We have a one guy from Boot Hill here. Oh, but we don't even run HMC. Teep just killed HMC. We don't even use HMC anymore. By the power of Teep, HMC has fully retired. Nobody cares about HMC at this day and age anymore. So that is gonna be Teep up in there. And then we have the Anexa, Fei Xiao. This is the same thing again. Anexa. Yeah, it's all the same photo, right? These are okay. We have a couple of sabers in there, and then oh. Yo, this Acheron team looks kind of good, guys. 3750 at full E0. Alright, Acheron is still looking pretty good. Alright, she's still looking edge. Wait, speaking of Acheron, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Acheron. Oh my god, that's a lot of zeros. That is a lot of zeros. Okay, let's just ignore this. Let's just look at the second half, right? That is also a lot of zeros, though. Not as many, but... So by score... Okay, so it's gonna be Acheron. Okay, what about a team with a sustain? Holy shit, and nobody cleared Hule with Acheron, so it is what it is. What about a team with a sustain on Acheron? Because we gotta think about the casual player base, right? We gotta think about it. Okay, so Acheron is the best performing team for Acheron. Kafka, Black Swan, Acheron, and Hia. This is the best performing team for Acheron as of late by a two-guy scenario. Other than that, oh, we have a couple of Lingsha and Aventurines. What the fuck is that? Crazy. A little bit of silver. Wait, where did Jiao Qiu? Okay. I guess Jiao Qiu really only showed up in the sustainless environment, right? With a sustain, it does appear that Jiao Qiu is not gonna be cooking too good over here. Let me cook up my mens. Okay, there it is. Damn. Wait, nobody cleared with Jiao Qiu Acheron at E0. Wait, there's not a single score that cleared? No way, right? Okay, we have one. Technically three guys, right? We have one team with a Jiao Qiu Acheron, but you do need the 2 version 3 units to bring bro barely above 3300. Barely above. Okay, to be fair, by the power of Huan, right? Huan. Wait, Huan helped us clear faster than Hia. Look at that. Jiao Qiu Silver Wolf, exact same trio. Huan gave us a little bit more additional action value, which allowed us to pull up above the 3300 point. Damn, that is crazy. Other than that, yeah, I think they're all done. Yeah, not a single Jiao Qiu team remains. Or like Jiao Qiu Acheron. Wait, actually, how is Jiao Qiu nowadays anyways? Okay, I think Jiao Qiu is sort of riding the waves with DOT. He's riding the waves with DOT, and he does break exceptionally well into Fei Xiao. Is that a Jiao Qiu Finon? What the fuck? Okay, Jiao Qiu Finon. Very interesting over here. Other than that, it's just all Acrons. Yeah, a lot of little Acrons. I mean, bro cleared, right? This Jiao Qiu Acheron team, a Jiao Qiu Finon team cleared. And you can't really say the same for like Acheron, Jiao Qiu, Cypher, and what them Hia, or like so Hia, right? So it literally would not work that way. So that's gonna be that. Other than that, we think we can take a look at favorite DPSD herder. Alright, favorite DPSD herder. How is bro doing? Alright, how are you doing? I mean, it's really not that bad. Okay, like she's clearing really nicely, guys. Okay, with us. Okay, even with a sustain, we're doing like a full shred, right? What the fuck is that? Herta Casteris Anexa Runmate. Triple DBS 3627. Sustainless Casteris, by the way. Sustainless Casteris. What the actual fuck am I looking at right now? Oh, Casteris is the sustain. Pollux is the sustain. Oh my god, bro is absolutely good. So he only used the Pollux swipe, right? He only swipes with the Pollux to deal thousands more damage. Oh my god, Casteris sustain is crazy. Holy shit, I have no idea what's going on anymore. We have a couple of Jades over here. Yeah, but okay, wait, Argenti. Bro, I swear this is not a unit. I swear Argenti just die. He is not a unit. He is not a unit. Bro. What the fuck? This is the only guy in the whole world using Argenti. No one else in the entire world. And literal, there's a... Is it Sarah? Bro, that's Sarah. That is literally Sarah. No one else in God's green earth is using Argenti in 2025, bro, right? So please just drop, bro, all the way back down to tier 4. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little bit unfortunate. So that's gonna be that. Who else is the other guy? Okay, alright, Aglea, right? Is Aglea okay? Ooh, I mean, she kind of eyed. I mean, she's... Okay, she's clearing, right? The important thing to note is that she is... How the hell did Huan clear faster than Sustainless? What? Wait, this is a Sustainless team, guys. How is Huan clearing faster than a Sustainless team? Okay, very, very interesting Aglea over here. And then we have ourselves the man that killed Acheron. I think that might be a crazy thumbnail. He who overthrew Acheron, the Queen Slayer, Jaime Lannister himself. Oh, okay, to be fair, bro is almost permanently with Casteris. But even without Casteris, by the power of the tricycle, we are securing a very, very respectable 34-42 against the face outside. And on Hule, bro does even better at 35-09. The man that killed Casteris. The man that ended the man that ended Acheron's entire career. The man that ended Acheron's entire career. Yeah, it does appear that Acheron is just completely garbage unit nowadays. Nobody should be using Acheron. Just look at the comparison. Bro, look at the comparison. Ain't nobody in God's green earth is clearing with Acheron in 2025, right? And then you look at my man over here. Look at my... There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, right? This is teachable. This is tier list in a nutshell. If I'm seeing a higher number, he is a better DPS. End of discussion. Alright, so you know what? With that, we can come. Wait, before we come, we'll check Anexa. We'll check Anexa with and without Dierda. Okay, we have seen Dierda just now, right? Yeah, we've already seen Dierda just now. So this is the Dierda score, like 34. This is with Anexa, which is honestly very, very exceptional. Oh. Okay, in the first half, nobody plays Dierda, which is fair, right? I don't think Dierda is going to be doing too good anyway. In the second half, we do have quite a couple of runs over here. We do have quite a lot of runs over here. It's almost like a half and half situation. Like, Anexa mains, they have to pick a side. It's like an Anexa mains Silver War. Half of the Anexa mains is like they will treat Herta as the queen, right? They love the Herta. Half of the Anexa mains are still Herta sims. They will only run Anexa Herta. And then the other half of the Anexa mains, they became incels. They're like, nah, fuck this bitch. I'ma go my way. I'ma do it all by myself. So we are literally having a Anexa Silver War in this day and age right now. Who is victorious? Who is better? And that is okay. Now that we have come to the end of our discussion, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is the end of Acheron. I think we're gonna call that the video title. The end of Acheron. She's done. It's over. And there it is, right? The end of Acheron, Prydwen, Apoc, Shadows 3.5 tier list update. Word of the day is gonna be the end. Join this, join to the join page of our anime. Alright, speaking of Patreon, yo, check exclamation Patreon. I've uploaded everything, by the way. Every single episode from Fate Zero, Fate UBW, Fate Stay Night, all 3 movies, every single one has been updated. So if you want to check out our reacts from Acheron Patreon, exclamation Patreon, do have everything from Fate Zero. We are going to be uploading Cinderella Grey as well as the Poke movie very soon, and then it's eventually going to be Uma Musume Season 1, right? So join our code Poke for 10% of gamers out. Today's drink is going to be Goon. All the best, guys. We'll see you guys in there. Bye bye.